This is Mimic Search, created by Jamez, I think. It's on Steam. I'll link to the game on Steam. I've played some of this person's games before, although I think that was on his indie.io or whatever it's called. So maybe everyone's just moving to Steam now? I don't know. I'm just noticing a lot of the games that from the developers that I used to play from that indie website is now on Steam. So anyway, this is Mimic Search. No idea what the heck it is aside from that. I just know the name, and I'm assuming looks like might involve a motel. But whatever, let's find out. Yeah, let's go. Made by, yep, Jamez. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I do recall playing a game similar to this though before, but it wasn't this one. How do I get out of the car? You said investigate the crime scene, so I was gonna say I am slowed down. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm in a cop car, so I'm a cop. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so this definitely looks like a grisly murder. Hello. So, what do we have here? An abandoned car, a lake of blood, no body, and no valuables are missing. So probably a mimic doing its work. Yes, I think that's obvious. So in this world, mimics are a common occurrence. The car was smoking when I arrived here. And just for anyone who might not be aware, a term mimic I think is like a monster imitating a human or something, and to prey upon them. So I guess they kill them or eat them. I don't know. I think the victim was driving up this road and had to stop because the engine had an issue. The victim called roadside assistance while the mimic was hiding behind a bush. That thing was probably one of the big ones. There's a huge footprint in the front of the car. But how do you know it was hiding behind the bush? That's very specific information. How did you know that? She didn't have a chance. How old is the victim? 37 years old according to her ID. Is this area known for mimic activity? No, not at all, but it seems like they're expanding their territory. I bet the fucker is still close, probably somewhere in the woods digesting her. You're sent to take care of it? Yes, that's why I'm here. I'm tasked with finding it and neutralizing it. One cop was sent to take care of a mimic? Fuck that, dude. That's like a job for like I wouldn't say SWAT, but like a special task force that's like equipped and educated on how they work. I'll drive around the area and ask if someone has seen something suspicious. Sounds like a plan. You have a map of the area in your laptop, right? Yes, I have a map. Sounds good. If you want, you can take a look at the crime scene yourself in case I missed anything. Will do. See you back at the station. Stay safe. Alright, so we have a mimic to deal with. That's apparently a common occurrence in this world. So it's well established and they're knowledgeable about them being real. It's not like discovering a mimic. It's just addressing a mimic issue. A lot of blood, but no sign of a piece of flesh. Who's that? Oh, I guess that's just some background. That was a nice touch. The victim's car. Staying inside would be a lot safer. Staying inside would have been, yeah. There didn't appear to be any issues. I don't see any trails of blood either. Is there anything else to even look at? Cigarette is still warm. Looks like the victim's last one. Well, at least they had a smoke before they died. Can I crouch? Okay, can't really do anything else with that. Anything else? Car's not even damaged either. Okay, so yeah, that's everything. So now what? Do I get back in my car? Doesn't really appear to be any reason to stay here. Hello, A few hours ago, we received an anonymous call from someone reporting an abandoned car with a lot of blood next to it. You know what that means. Investigate the crime scene. After that, drive around the area, use your map. Talk to the people and ask if they've seen anything weird. If you encounter another mimic, neutralize it with your firearm. Don't get cornered. Mimics are highly trained predators. Good luck. Kind regards, Nathan. Okay, so where are we? Where actually are we? Camping site, motel, gas station. I guess we just have to kind of gauge it with our surroundings. So let's just drive around, figure that out. Okay, so we're approaching. Is this the motel or that's the gas station? Okay, I'll stop at the gas station. So that means we are right along this area. I think we came across. Yeah, we came from this direction, I think. So let's go ahead and just park. Right here is fine. Alright. Let's ask around. First off, that's a messy. Beware of mimics. If you see anyone who is pretending, contact law enforcement immediately. Signs that you're dealing with a mimic. Unnaturally long limbs, funny walk, never blinks, sometimes flesh-colored skin. To survive a mimic encounter, keep calm, contact the police, gain distance, do not expose meat. So I'm assuming that means like wear like clothes that cover all your skin, I guess? Or don't like show like actual like raw meat. Alright, so I'll keep those in mind because we're hunting them. So unnaturally long limbs, funny walk, never blinks. That's probably a really important one right there. And sometimes flesh-colored skin. Okay. Hello. What can I do for you, sir? Why is your door open to your store? There was a mimic attack just down the road. Damn, that's bad for business. Do you know anything that could help me with the search? I haven't, anything weird so far. Everything is just as fun as always. You haven't blinked once. Really, nothing at all. Only thing I know is that you should be very careful. They're extremely good at pretending to be human. And they're more dangerous than ever. People say they're evolving and learning more from humans. Thanks, but that is information that is already known to us. Anyway, thanks. Don't want to buy something or fill you up your car? I'm good, thanks. Oh, good luck with the search, officer. Okay, he hasn't blinked at all. Am I reading too much into this? You haven't blinked too much. You have really strange posture. I'm not sure if that's just like undetailed like models in the game, or are we really supposed to look out for that? It's also kind of strange that the door's open like this. Let's take a look around. Let's take a look around. Alright, nothing's too suspicious around here. He's not looking at me or anything, so his behavior seems kind of odd though. I don't know. I don't think he's a mimic, but... Okay, so now I just need to kind of determine what direction I'm coming from. So I'll just keep driving, and if I come across a trailer park or a motel, I know what direction I'm going, so... I kind of like how open worldy this is, you know? A lot more freedom usually than typical. I like it. So that looks like a... I don't know, we'll find out in a moment. Trailer park? Yeah, it's a trailer park. I know where I'm at now. Or do I? Oh, okay, we went this way. That's odd. This map is not very accurate, but okay. Alright. Hello, gentlemen. What the fuck do you want? Easy there, pal. I'm just here to ask a few questions. People don't like cops around here. Make it quick. I'm here for an investigation. Mimic was active in the area around nearby gas station. Shit, that's where I get my beer. Ah, fuck that place. Too expensive anyway. Do you know anything that would be useful to me? No. I'm drinking all day. Nothing else to do around here. People here don't believe the official narrative. They say the government uses them to keep population down. They don't like us common folks. Use them to get rid of us. This is not true, otherwise we wouldn't try to neutralize them. So you have noticed, oh, to be fair, I mean, I guess the state is still government representative, but like, it's like state versus federal, whatever. So you have noticed anything odd in the last days? No, not at all. Everything is as always. Try your luck somewhere else, cop. Good luck. Good night, sir. Hello? I'm not talking with cops. I just want to ask a few questions. As I said, I'm not talking with cops. Well, you two are friendly. There's other residents here, I'm sure, that are more useful than you two. Jesus Christ. Alright, moving on. Alright, I don't think anyone else is going to be coming out. Alright, fuck it, I'll just leave. Trailer park was a bust. Alright, so... even though this road looks a lot longer on the map, in reality, I guess we back out of here and go this way, and we'll get to a fork, turn left for the farm, or continue toward... yeah, okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright. It's harder to turn this than it is to turn a car in actually real life. What the heck? There's a road here. So that must be this road. Okay, so let's go towards the farm then. Let's go to the farm. Oh my god, the turning radius. Should be a turn off here soon. I don't know what that sign says, but I'm approaching anyway. I'll pre-turn around my car though. Oh, there's a nice little loop here, so I don't have to worry about it. But here, I'll get my car all ready to flee in case I have to. Alright. The farm. Which I suspect is probably where the mimic actually is. Because the first red flag is there's not even a single soul on the farm. Although it is late, they might be sleeping. Jesus Christ. Damn, you scared the crap out of me. Are you the owner of this farm? Yes, this is my property, sir. I'm here because we have reports of mimic activity in this area. Do you know anything that could help me out? Let me think for a second. Not really, I haven't noticed anything weird. But I also heard rumors about people seeing or hearing them in the woods. Personally, I don't fear them. I make sure to lock all the doors and keep my rifle close to me. Man, I would not want to live in an area near these kind of monsters. It would be constant, like, high stress for me. Couldn't do it. You would suspect everyone that came to your door. Thank you for your time. If you notice something weird, make sure to forward that information to the police. Have a good night. Good night, stay quiet. Or sorry, stay safe, officer. Okay, well, he walks fine. He also looked like he was coherent. I mean, I don't think the blinking thing is a good... I'm still going to check his fucking farm, though. This is suspicious. Interesting. Alright. Yep, that doesn't appear to be anything... It's odd that it's open like that, though. You know, I feel like you would lock up your, Yeah, that's a little odd. That's a little strange, honestly. No, why, as a farmer, why would you leave your shed or like your, Yeah, I don't get it. So that's a little suspicious, but hey, what can you do? Okay, I'll just turn left up here and we'll go to the motel and then take a right and then go to the camping spot and then circle around. Yeah, I suspected the farm and the motel to be the hotspot for these mimics because that's like the perfect prey area. Like the farm would be the perfect place to hide, and the motel would be the perfect place to get food as these mimic creatures. So the I'm in a really bad spot for fleeing, by the way. Hopefully I don't have to run from anything. Hello. Your arms are very long, sir. May I help you? Also, you have a very strange looking neck. I hear that because of a mimic active down the road, do you have anything that could be helpful? A mimic, you say? Damn. I just hope they never meet one of those things. I just hope I'll never meet one of those things. I myself haven't noticed anything weird, but there's a farm east from here. I just checked. Maybe they can help you more than I do. You could also follow the road up north. There's an area that used to be used for camping. Alright, thank you for your time. I'm still going to walk your premises, sir, because this is a motel. This would be literally the perfect place for a mimic attack. I mean, hell, it's a perfect place for, like, serial killers in reality. So why wouldn't a mimic fucking try to attack people in a motel, you know? To be honest, there's one thing I would never do, even if I really needed to sleep with a long country, like a cross-country drive or something. I would rather just sleep in my car, assuming the state laws permitted it. I don't know if I'd like to freaking sleep in a motel. Don't trust it. Okay, well, these cars are looking like they're in decent shape. Doesn't appear to be any bodies in them. Let's check the trunk. Yeah, it looks fine. Alright, so... honestly, I honestly thought the hotel would have some activity. Huh. Okay, so we're here. If we continue north... We'll, oh, that's not the direction I wanted to turn out as. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this should be the camping spot. Should appear off to the left. I might have gone too far, I think. Wait, maybe this is the camping spot? I'm not sure. Wait, what is... It's a cabin. I'm going to position the car so it's easy to get back on the road. Do I have a gun? Like, I don't actually think I have a gun. Okay, so that's a bit concerning. There's like stuff left out. There's someone inside here. Hello? 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 Someone in there. What do you want? I'm a police officer. I'm here to investigate a mimic-related incident. Can I talk to you for a second? You can talk, but I'll keep this door closed for my own safety. I don't know. It's a little sus. But that's their right, though. That's not an issue. So, you know anything that could help me? No. Not me, but there's a homeless guy. Last night came up to my tent, wanted some change. He said some stuff about hearing screams coming from the woods. I thought he was bullshitting me, or that he was on something. Anyway, if you want to talk to him, just follow the road eastwards. Will do. Thanks for your time. Stay safe, officer. I will. Although this is right to keep the door shut, it's still a little sus, you know? I don't know. Considering how mimics are, like usually it's a visual indicator if they're a mimic or not, right? So not being able to see them is kind of hard to say who it is. So you said... Okay, so the cabin should be at the... Once I see a fork... Yeah, it should turn off. So we'll go to the cabin, I guess. You said eastward. How do I even know what direction I'm going? So assuming this is north, east would be this way. He said east-west? That doesn't make sense. What did he say? East-west is literally impossible. That would be left and right at the same time. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. I think he said southeast. In that case, I think he probably meant the cabin. Okay, well, off we go then. Any spare change, officer? Sure, he'll take. What, really? You know, we don't even know if he's a mimic or not. Thank you so much. I'm here to investigate a mimic report. Do you have anything to help me out? A mimic? Oh, that's bad. Really bad. I hear screams sometimes at night. Do you see this road going up there? I think there's a house, and the screams were coming from there. I think you should take a look. I guess I'll have to. Thanks, and make sure to stay out of trouble. This guy might be a mimic. His behavior is a little unusual, like his posture, and also his skin looks a little off. This guy, I'm sus. It's very sus. He's telling me to go off into an unmarked road. Looks like it's almost like set up to lure people in. And I mean, it is on the official map, so maybe I'm just overthinking this, but go. Come on, car. You can do it. Well, it doesn't appear to be anything jumping out at me yet, so that's a good sign. Yeah, this honestly looks super sus. Turning around is actually going to be actually a nightmare for me, but I'm going to do it before I even investigate. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. Oh yeah, this already looks suspicious with the door open. I swear that homeless guy's a mimic. The way he's like he's just, cause he's like, yeah, totally not a mimic, by the way. There's someone back there heard screaming. Go down this like off the beating path road to investigate this isolated house. Totally not gonna like swing back. That's not human. It's not human. It is not human. It's either a fox, a dog, or it's a mimic. It's luring me out. I don't know why I'm falling for this. Why am I falling for this? It's just gonna lead me into an ambush and I'm gonna die. This is when you should radio and back up. This is kind of horrifying. God, this... Okay, first off, this scream feels like it's not getting further or closer. It's like staying the same rate, so it's like leading me away. Okay, now it's getting closer. I don't even know what direction it's coming from anymore. Okay. I did it. Wow. That was horrifying at the end there. Yeah, it was actually like really good. Because like the scary part about that part was like when you hear something screaming, it usually has like a distance, right? And like as you hear it, you should get closer. But the thing is, the scream was staying at the same relative distance the closer, even though I was moving towards it. So that implies that it was leading me away, like it was moving, trying to get me to come with it, rather than me going to something that was injured. So automatically, I already knew it was a mimic. I mean, it was the reveal. Of course, it was the mimic. But like, it's creepy to know that the distance is staying relative to where I'm at, and it's not getting closer or further away. So it was just wanting me to follow it. I wonder if instead of following it, I just got in the car and ran. I wonder if that was an alternative way you could have played it, or dying to it, of course. I'm sure there's multiple endings here. And I'll leave you to find that out. Game link will be in the description. It is free to play. Check out the developers' other games too. And it looks like they have a Discord here too. Um, yeah, just feel free to download the game, and I think you can just click the Discord link here to get their Discord. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. It was a good game. Good job on this. I'll definitely look into your other stuff, and if you have any paid games, I'll take a look into that too. I enjoyed this one. I also liked how it was kind of like an open world almost. It was interesting exploring the different like areas, like learning more about the mystery. Because again, I say this a lot in my other videos, but the best way to present horror is to not show it right away and to lead up to a reveal, or just not show the threat at all. Just make it purely psychological, just like to fuck with someone's mind while they're playing. And you never fully, even if you like never fully reveal the threat, the looming threat was still so stressful. And yeah, I don't know. That's my favorite way to present horror. It's either just like a looming threat that is never really presented, or a slow build up to presenting the threat because you don't know what it is. I mean, we knew it was a mimic, but like I didn't know how you were going to present it. I didn't know how it was going to attack me. I didn't know if it was going to attack me as a human or as its monstrous self. Interesting. Anyway, if you liked it, you know what to do. If you hated it, you know what to do. Already, feel free to leave it in the comments if you have anything to say to me or talk about the game. Feel free to try it yourself. Again, in the description. I'll see you on the next video. You take care, and I hope everyone's doing well. For whatever you're doing, good luck, and thanks for watching.